Hey guys, it's Liv. As you've read the title, it says Megan Myers Day. Some of you may know what that is, and some of you may not. If you know what it is, then I will not have to explain to you. But Megan Myers Day is to is to tell about a girl named Megan Meir, and she committed suicide at the age of 13. Megan was born in November of 1992. Her mom, Tina Myers, was just a regular mom, but she noticed that Megan was she was more self-conscious about things, about what she'd wear, about who she'd look at. She'd be like, oh, my legs are too big, and I'm too tall in kindergarten. And then in third grade, she said she wanted to kill herself because she was getting bullied at school. And she was in third grade. And for a third grader to know what suicide means, that's really scary. Then throughout the years, it just got worse and worse. And then in 7th grade was probably Megan's worst year. Because Megan was being called cow and elephant and pig by the boys at lunch because she would eat a lot because she was a little overweight for her age. But she would get picked on and picked on and picked on, and so at lunch she wouldn't eat anymore. And when her mom found out, her mom's like, "Let me just talk to the principals. I'll just try to make the kids stop." She said, "Mom, please don't. You'll just make it worse because if you tell, they're gonna think I'm a snitch, and then it's just gonna be 10 times worse." So she didn't tell, and then she noticed that Megan's PE grade was going down. She wasn't working out. She wasn't dressing out or anything. So that was another sad factor. And so in 8th grade, Megan now goes to a private school. So it's better because everybody's accepted there because they all dress alike and they all, they're not allowed to wear makeup and stuff like that. So you didn't really have to worry about what you were going to wear because you all looked the same. So she was accepted, and she was going to the movies with friends and hanging out. And then she's begging her mom for a MySpace. Her mom won't let her have a MySpace, and she begged her mom for 2 days until she finally gave in. After, I think it was 3 weeks, after she had had a MySpace for a while, a person named Josh Evans, sent her a friend request. And she said, "Mom, this guy is really hot. Let me add him as a friend." And her mom let her. And I know that sounds stupid. You're thinking, this overprotective mom. Oh, I didn't tell you. But her mom had her password, had to log her in, checked her messages. And this was just for Megan's protection. So why would you have an overprotective mom that would let her friend a complete stranger? And Tina, Megan's mom, did it because she knew that Megan would just go behind her back if she didn't let her do it. So that's how that happened. And then 5 weeks after Josh and Megan are talking, Josh sends a mean message saying, just saying, "You're mean and you're a bad person." And she said, "I don't know what's going on." And so she's kind of freaking out, And so then she stays there because she just keeps looking at the computer because she's worried about what's going on and everything. And her mom says, "Megan, just get off the computer, I have to go take your sister to the orthodontist." And so Megan's just still on there. And while Tina is at the orthodontist with her other sister, she keeps getting calls from Megan, and she's sobbing this entire time, and she's like, "Please," she's not saying please, sorry, she's just hysterical. She's like, "They're saying such mean stuff about me. Why are they saying mean stuff about me?" And she's just sobbing this entire time. And then when she gets home, she's just sobbing, and her mom said, "You should have got off when I told you to. This wouldn't have gotten out of hand." And Megan said, "You don't understand." And she runs up to her room. Her mom and dad Megan's mom and dad start discussing why she's so upset. About 20 minutes passes. Megan has to come downstairs, and Tina gets a sick feeling in her stomach. Sorry. So she runs upstairs, and in Megan's closet, they find Megan hung with a belt in her closet. They called the paramedics. The paramedics showed up. They got her heart beating and breathing, but she was in a coma. And this is October 16th, 2005. She had hung herself, and she's in the hospital. October 17th, 2005, Megan dies in the hospital. I'm not exactly sure of cause of death, but she died. And she was 13. Days away from her 14th birthday. She was all excited, had her invitations already sent out. She picked out this black and white polka dotted dress. She loved black and white polka dots. And she was ready for the party, and she hung herself. And guess who Josh Evans was? A 46-year-old woman and her daughter and her other daughter had created this account because apparently Megan and this lady's daughter were friends, and then they got into an argument and they weren't friends anymore. But apparently Megan called the other girl a lesbian. And so they wanted to see if she was saying anything bad about her daughter. And this is a 46-year-old woman cyberbullying a 13-year-old girl. And at the same time, there's another 13-year-old girl and an 18-year-old girl all doing this at the same time. They lived 4 houses down from Megan. And Megan had no idea. Now I'm going to get into depth. October 17th, 2005 is the day Megan died, as I had said previously. Since she loved polka dots, black and white polka dots, on October 17th, I'm asking you to wear black and white polka dotted shirts, ribbons, nails, whatever you'd like. But I'm asking you to wear it in respect for Megan and her family. I've known people who have tried to physically harm themselves. I've known people who have thought about suicide. I've known people who have attempted suicide. And it's just a scary thought, because these are people that you're friends with. You don't think they're depressed when you see them at school, but they feel left out, So, yeah. That's really all I have to say is just cyberbullies. If you are watching this, I'm not going to be rude, but it's not fair because you don't understand what harm you're doing. And honestly, in my opinion, people who cyberbully are cowards. You cannot say it to their face, so you say it online. Even though saying it to their face is bad, it's worse online because everybody sees it. And that just shows how much of a jerk you are. So please don't cyberbully, don't bully. I'm not trying to be rude or mean, like I've said in a lot of my other videos. But I'm not. I'm just stating my point. And it's not fair when somebody's loved one dies because of what you did. So think about it before you say something. And sometimes ignoring other people doesn't always work. So thank you for watching. I hope you will celebrate Megan Meir's Day. I'd like video responses if you're watching this, so thank you. Bye.